Most people only know the end of the story. Eddie Bravo submitting Royler Gracie at ADCC, shocking the world. But what almost nobody talks about is how close that story came to never happening. At that time, Eddie wasn't a name. He was just a hungry brown belt fighting to make it through the North American ADCC trials. In this match against Mark Ashton, this was the moment that made or broke his entire future. If he lost here, there is no Royler Gracie, no 10th planet, maybe no Eddie Bravo as we'll know him today. And to make it even crazier, he almost got DQ'd in this match. It's kind of crazy to think that this match, one most people don't even know about, is the one that really changed the future of Jiu-Jitsu. So let's break it down. And for those who don't know Eddie Bravo, he's one of the most creative minds in Jiu-Jitsu. He developed techniques that are still used today and changed how people think about the game. Eddie was mainly a guard player, but what set him apart was how he reinvented old school positions, turning them into something completely different, trickier, more creative, and way more effective. This match is a perfect example of how Eddie's game was unlike anything people have seen before. Straight away, Eddie is going into corner guard, controlling the far leg of Mark, and also he has an lockdown on the right leg of Mark, and also he has an underhook. So this is a very good position for Eddie to be in. So now he's trying to high stop. Let's see if he'll manage to do it, and he did, and he swept him backwards. This is very good from Eddie. Let's see if he'll stick it. Yeah. Okay, so watch what he did. Basically, this underhook of Eddie is allowing him to high stop and be on his side, you see. But what makes this very good is the right arm of Eddie is controlling the left ankle of Mark, you see. So Mark cannot sprawl to get free of this position. So he's forced to accept the sweep, you see, and play guard. That was very good sweep from Eddie. He's master at these positions. So let's see what Mark will do now, and let's continue. Okay, so let's see. In this time, people like Mark Ashton mainly played like half guard and like butterfly guard, and mainly doing like butterfly sweeps and like wrestling ups from positions. There was no like outside guards and positions like matrix or something like that. It was all like this clinching and getting body lock. And that was the thing like that made Eddie Bravo so special. People were not ready for his style. So let's see. And also one more thing from Eddie, he rarely passed the guard. From positions like this, he was trying to get the back straight away. And also he was like baiting people to push him so he can roll for calf slicer straight from here, you see. So let's see what he'll do. Okay, he's just clinching him and getting this underhook on the left leg of the opponent, which makes it harder for the opponent to wrestle up, you see, and high stop. But now he's changing and trying to untangle the legs, and that is the moment the Mark used to wrestle up, you see. The moment Eddie leave his leg free, you see, the left leg of Mark, when he let it free and try to untangle the legs, the half guard, that is the moment Mark will use to high stop, you see. So let's see. And now Eddie has that like overgrab grip, which is not the best option from here, and Eddie was like met here, and that is on the left. That's Eddie Bravo coach telling him to stay relaxed. It's Jean Machado, and if you don't know him, he was one of the best athletes at that time. What makes it even crazier, his story is one of his hands is missing fingers, but he still won ADCC in '99 using a powerful like butterfly guard and only using overhooks and underhooks and isometric positions, relying like more on clinching and technique than rather than movement. And you can see Eddie Bravo using the same principles in this match like right now, like clinching and using this like powerful like half guard position, you see. So Jean-Jacques is like a legend in this sport, and Eddie Bravo is still using this like clinching and holding the hips of the opponent. So let's see. Okay, the main position Eddie Bravo looking from here is taking the back or getting calf slicer. So let's see, or maybe going for let's see, maybe he'll try to pass the guard, but I don't think so. I think he's mainly looking for those positions, or maybe even like a twister. So let's see. But twister is not allowed in ADCC at that time. So let's see what he'll manage to do. And I think the opponent is at better position right now because Eddie doesn't have like a full lockdown. So let's see how this will get. And the opponent has like a near side underhook with the left arm of his, you see. So that is what it is saving him from Eddie. From Eddie to get like a twister or something, you see. That left arm of the opponent. So let's see. Okay, Eddie is still just looking for this, like maybe heisting up from here, getting a better hip position higher. And he's trying to get the lockdown, and he has the lockdown now. He has the lockdown. So this is very better now for Eddie. So let's see. And this was big mistake from the opponent. Big mistake letting that near side underhook, you see. That opponent made a big mistake getting rid of that near side underhook. I think this was the biggest mistake he could have done from this position. So let's see what Eddie will do. This will let Eddie get whatever he wants now, because there is no underhook blocking him, you see. That underhook was crucial. And now the opponent is trying to get a crossface, but Eddie is so far like behind him now. It's so hard. And now the opponent is trying to like swim to the other side, but Eddie has a lockdown. So he's completely useless now, this opponent. And now this is a full twister, and he's submitting him, and the judge is saying that he will disqualify Eddie because spinal locks are not spinal locks are illegal, you see. So the judge right away is going and saying to Eddie that he will DQ him, you see. But they will just restart the position. And the beauty of this like twister position is it's so easy to take the back if the twister doesn't work, you see. So Eddie straight away going with this like twister hook straight to the back, getting rear naked choke maybe, and getting the triangle on the legs. So let's see. He has a full body triangle, so let's see if he'll manage to do something here. This is crazy. Eddie almost got DQ'd here. If it was some other judge, this will be like DQ. But let's see. Yeah, that referee was good. And now he's going into this pound to pound choke. Let's see. And he got it. Straight over the mouth of the opponent, and he got the choke, and he won this match. And also after this match he had 2 more matches. So if I find the footage, I will break those 2 down. And this match was crazy good. So yeah, thank you guys.
Was in Brazil in 2003 for the Abu Dhabi World Championships. Eddie Bravo was over there competing. That was the year that he tapped out Royler Gracie. It was the craziest upset ever. He said he couldn't believe it.
I can't believe I won.
But he walked around with his arms up in the air like he knew it was going to happen.
But inside, I was like, oh, what the f just happened?
And then he looks at me and he goes like this. Like, huh?
I just start bawling, crying like a little bitch.
That was the birth of 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu.